offense this year. I feel like more scoring. You're going to see a lot of that. Now, in regards to teams, I think it's going to still be a lot of, rematches. I think we're still going to see Boston and Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals. Look, the Western Conference, I don't think the Lakers, I actually think, look, the Western Conference, I have no idea. Look, I think it's going to be Oklahoma City in the Western Conference, but I don't know who's going to be the other team facing them. I don't know if the Lakers have the bench necessary, but they have a superior lineup over San Antonio. But I think at the end of the day, I might have to go with San Antonio. They just have the key parts, and they have the defensive principles to put themselves in really good situations late in games. And I think we're going to see a lot of the same teams being successful, and a lot of the same bad teams still, trying to go through their developmental stage. But I don't know. Everyone's still saying Miami Heat are going to the finals, but hey, I don't know. Boston looks pretty good too. Oklahoma City is only going to get better. San Antonio, this might be their last run where they have great counterparts with the set structure. So I don't know. I don't know how to I think it's going to be a great season in the NBA. Well, I think a little bit better than last year because last year was pretty good in the playoffs. But now I think we're going to see healthy guys battling it out in June. Very exciting.
Who's going to be the most surprising team this year in the NBA and why?
I think I might have to go, disappointing teams, I'm going to have to go with the Knicks, but I'm not going to go there yet, but maybe later on another day, another topic. But for surprising teams, I might have to go with the Bucks in the Eastern Conference and the Warriors in the Western Conference. I feel like the Warriors in the Western Conference have the ability to score, at a high volume, and I feel like they have the set. They have a great defensive coach in Mark Jackson who will implement the necessary principles for this team defensively wise, because I think these guys are good one-on-one defenders themselves, but we all get beat, regardless of who you are as a player. LeBron James gets beat off the dribble too. Everyone does. And I think Mark Jackson understands and knows how to implement a great team defensive scheme. I think that will help the Warriors mightily. Now going to the Eastern Conference, the Bucks, they just have a great backcourt. Monte Ellis, Brandon Jennings, they're going to light it up in the Eastern Conference. I still think that they should have made the playoffs. I thought the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony's late game heroics at the end of the season really helped this team. Jeremy Lin, he had that spark too. So there's a combination of the things for the Knicks, but I think the Bucks are going to make the playoffs instead of the Knicks this year. To me, the Knicks, they don't really have anything that kind of jumps out to me as a possible contender. I still think Carmelo doesn't have enough help, and I feel like there's too much blame on him, and I don't think they have the necessary complementary pieces to be successful, and they don't have the bench to be successful. So until then, I'm going to have to go with the Bucks and the Warriors.
And I know the Warriors have had injury problems. Do you think that if they don't have any injuries this year, do you think they'll be like a competitive team, even though the Lakers are still probably going to get it?
You know what? So, to me, I just think that, please, sorry, can you ask me one more time? Sorry, I just kind of lost it there. Can you explain one more time?
Who do you think is going to be the better team, the Warriors or the Lakers, and why?
Lakers. I know you like the Warriors a lot, but just strictly on talent alone. And look, those matchups are going to be very exciting to watch. They're going to really come down to it late in games, but I think the Warriors, they have better all-around-wise pieces. I mean, from top to bottom, depth-wise. Now, the Lakers, they're just overwhelmingly talented at the starting lineup. And it's just, I think talent, just the starting lineup strictly, best in the league. Now, their age, we don't know about that. So, look, I think in a few years, the Warriors will be better. But for this year, I think Warrior fans, they're going to get into the playoffs. They're going to be excited. But, sorry, guys, I think, the Lakers, they're going to keep it competitive in the Western finals, and who knows what could happen there. So, you know what, Warriors, just a little bit more waiting. I know it's hard. Just be a tiny bit patient, and everything will be fine.
All right, thanks, Cameron, so much for being on the show, and hopefully we'll get to talk some more NBA as it comes along, and thanks so much for the info. You have anything to say before you go?
Yeah, those of you wondering when I'm going to have another show, I'll keep you posted on the Facebook page. By the way, those of you who don't know what the Facebook page is, you just search National Sports, and you like that, and you click like, and you'll have all our updates and everything you need to know about this channel. Not to say thank you very much, and please listen to my show. And by the way, we have a new show, Gafford and Brown. That's really been good. We added Lamar Gafford, who is an intern for a newspaper in Louisiana. So please listen to that show, and thank you very much.
No problem, Cameron.
All right.
Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up my show here as it winds down. As Cameron said, Facebook page, check us out, National Sports, look it up. We also got a Twitter account, National Sports 1. So look us up as well. I want you guys to like us. And we will tweet more. We're discussing more about technology, as we also have SoundCloud. And look us up on YouTube, guys. We also got YouTube, so hook us up on that as well. We have a lot of interesting things to do, and a lot of different ways to connect to you. And if you want to add me on Facebook personally, Robert Dieters here. So I gotta wrap up the show here. Fortunately, I know there's gonna be another caller, but I know unfortunately I do have to end here. Thanks so much for listening, and you fans make the show. You guys make us what we're today, and well, I'm glad we're a part of this, and hopefully we're going to have more meetings and discussions more. From National Sports, I'm Robert Dieters, and you have been listening to the Deits Sports Talk. Thanks so much for listening, and hopefully we'll have a show next week, or I'll be commentating once again. Check out my commentating shows as well. Those are pretty sick. I do volleyball, and I'm starting to put my football stuff up as well. So check it out when you have the chance. So, as I said, as I always say, I'm out.
Vitamin like G and C. Yeah, catch me, I'm ballin'. Catch me, I'm ballin'. Catch me like Spalding. Catch me like Spalding. ABB to ALC, man, we stay on the J.O.B. Yeah, keep me on some EV to the T.O.P. Did a little bit of time on CAP. But this right here, dog, there is no fee to get me down. If I don't really feel your speed, see, I never trust them. Catch me, I'm ballin'. Tailor-made custom, must be I'm all in. Still want it like worst come to worst, to the point where I